Okay. It's an interactive channel, yo. So I won't speak until. Hey, Shy Online, how's it going? First of all, great to see you. Like I said, I hope I'm not too boring or whatever. I know I be yapping, I be talking. Uh, it's good. Yeah, it's always good seeing you. It's always good to know that you're still going. Good to know that you're around and everything like that. Um, I think I was gonna also announce the fact that I'm doing memberships on here as well, but I'm losing subscribers, so I don't know how valuable or how important that's going to be. Um, I'm just. I hope that you can hear me okay. I don't know what it is, but I think my microphone has betrayed me. So there's that. Hey, congrats! I can't wait to see how your cupcakes look. Really hope that hope that you post up a picture or something about them, and I hope that that actually works out. Like I cannot wait. And also really glad that also really good to see that you went to therapy and everything turned out okay. It's awesome. By the way, if I come across as a little distracted, just know that I'm playing a game and I'm looking at my phone and um, talking to y'all at the same time. I am multitasking and my ADD is I am off today. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Yeah, I'm always distracted. I did call the gym. Nobody really answered, but I'm gonna call them again like later on. It's like it's one right now, so it's like lunchtime. So I doubt that anybody is like actually even there. But yes, I am distracted. Ashley Barrett says, "Hey, handsome." I think there's something wrong with the screen, ma'am. Thanks for calling me handsome, but like it's because your screen is acting up right now. That's what it is. Because everybody knows that I look like a. That's my handsome. Oh my god, that's hilarious! Wow, wow, like y'all are really making me y'all are making me feel really good right now. But like, I also am aware that I look like a. I also am aware that I look like a wild animal, so I do appreciate it. Um, but hey, how's it going? Handsome. Wow. They calling me handsome? Wow. Okay. Okay. Like, I'll take it. Not sure why. I've seen you multiple times on multiple different screens. So not true. Pretty boy, really? Oh my god. Oh my god. These people, they're so nice. Y'all are so nice. I appreciate you. Um, well, how you guys doing today so far? I'm off today, so I basically just spent my whole day. I spent the majority of my day in this room. I tried to upload two new videos, and apparently there was some sound issues. So I'm a little nervous about how my mic is doing. So I am on live right now to sort of see if my mic is sounding okay here. My homeboy Megas was like basically like letting me know, hey, it's a little you are handsome. Thank you. I guess I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I appreciate the compliment, but I'm pretty sure you've seen better looking guys, like much better. I'm talking like I'm talking like Denzel Washington, Aldous Hodge level, whatever. What's up, my boy Truant? Well, it's like that's a nice thing to hear. It's nice when a lady tells you that you look good, but it's like I've had more women tell me that I don't look good in comparison to women that tell me that I do look good. So I have a really hard time believing that, so it's like it's going to be one of those things I'm going to have to accept. The library was so busy this morning. I'm taking a nice break, having lunch, exhausted from waking up early for the gym. My goodness, the library was exhausting. Was there like a lot of people there or something? Thanks for letting me know you can hear me. By the way, V. Well, Shy Online. We're using code names here. For those who don't know, I actually know Shy Online personally, but like, which means that like we served in the Vietnam War together. Uh, she actually um she actually like nursed me back to health after Charlie shot me in the neck at the trees in Da Nang Bay, or at least I think that was Vietnam. Could have been Desert Storm, one of them. No, it was Nam. It was Nam. Charlie was in the trees. I was in the water. I couldn't swim, and in order to hide, I had to actually like hide underneath the water. To this day, I love it, but it can be exhausting. I work at a small community branch now. I work at a small community branch now, so we only have 4 employees. I got super swamped with deliveries of materials and patrons needing help, so it was a bit exhausting. Only 4 employees? What is going? Man, I swear, I think the very system that is this country is hyper obsessed with like just making life as complicated as possible for people in every aspect of everything. Only 4 employees? That makes no sense. Like, how small is this branch? Like, I understand maybe 10 is a bit much, but four? That's I'm not used to hearing 4 people working anywhere. Maybe for like a shift or something, but like what? That bro, everything about this country is just purposely like unnecessarily complicating. By the way, shout out to all 3 people that are here. Thanks again for showing up. I'm glad to see that my microphone is working. I have no clue why my videos are sounding lower. You know, but I do appreciate y'all for like coming in and kind of sticking around for a little bit. Uh, I gotta finish this game. Well, not finish. I gotta keep going with this game. I don't know. Uh, so they really just. I'm trying to save these treasure chests, but I can't because it's starting to take up too much space. It doesn't make any sense here. But yeah, eight, like only 4 people. That does sound very frustrating. My legs are killing me, by the way. Um, I might lay down later. I don't know. Wow. Thanks for the likes, y'all. Appreciate it. So, outside of Miss Ashley Barrett's day, how's the rest of y'all doing? We're teeny tiny. Is it like what is it like? Just one room with a bunch of books or something? Like because when I go to a library, like every library I see is usually like I've never. I guess because I really haven't been to a small library before, so I just assume that they're all of relative size. So like if you were to tell me that, oh, I work at a small branch, I would be like, what that? I'll be like what that mean. So there's that. It's a cute little remodeled building. We have a nice teen space, study rooms, and things, but it's in a small rural town. Okay, that makes sense. But it's still weird. That was like But like I said, I'm just the job, like your job sounds like content material. If I'm being real, I drive 40 minutes. That sounds unnecessary. But then again, like I'm not a big fan of driving. So like for me, like anything longer than 20 minutes is just unfair to me. I'm sorry if that was too loud. I just put my car keys up. I forgot that I had them in my pocket. But that sounds like a lengthy drive. But like I said, for me, if it's like longer than 20 minutes, you know, it's like it's far. That's me. I'm that dude. Which is weird because like everybody I know likes driving, and everybody I know kind of don't really mind driving that far and driving that long. But me, I'm like, dude, after 20 minutes, I'm like, bro, when are we gonna get there? I'm the one driving. I'm asking myself, are we there yet? Shout out to the homie Truant for hopefully still being up in here, by the way. Hope you're not too busy, bro. By the way, also another reason why I did this live is because I now have memberships that I'm doing, and I'm trying to like get that on and popping. Oh, I'm still in here, fam. Word, word, word. Just eating. I can dig it. Don't let me stop you from eating, bro. Um, but yeah, like I do have a membership thing that I'm doing. Somebody has suggested that I try it out, and after this whole thing, I started to do that, and I realized like I saw. I am so sorry about that. This game I got, it has ads in it, and the ads sometimes play sounds. It's very agitating, not cool at all. But yeah, I do have like membership stuff now. It's definitely something that I'm trying my best to kind of get the hang of doing. I didn't also the cool thing about the membership is that like you can like set your own price for like the membership status and whatever. So I like to think I try my best to like do it like reasonable payments or whatever because I'm not trying to break anybody's bank or nothing. But it's like I also have no clue what I'm doing. So when I did it, I just decided to give people the cheapest option, like give people some of the cheaper options and whatever. It's like not cheap to a point where I don't make money, but not expensive to a point where they lose a lot, if that makes sense. So everything I got is just relatively cheap. I mean, I work. So it's like, like I don't, it's like I work. So it's like if you don't get the membership, I'm not really like, going to try to break the bank with you or nothing like that. Especially because I don't even know what I'm going to offer to the members yet. But should you decide that you want to support me further, I now have memberships on the channel. I do intend on doing something with it, but just clearly down the line, it's just something I'm working towards right now. I also got a Discord that I'm trying to get back into the swing of using. I should not have done this. I am tired. I shouldn't have done this live, man. I'm sleepy right now, and you guys are not like. And I'm assuming that you guys are busy. I should have done this a little bit later. Speaking of you guys, it's now just one person. Yeah, I mostly just did this to test out the mic and to see if everything was working and tell people about the membership. But outside of that, like, welcome, Miss Ashley Barrett. By the way, your last name makes me think of Final Fantasy VII. But like I was saying earlier, though, like the mic sounds good, and I'm joining the membership. I really appreciate that, Miss Ashley Barrett. Thank you. I promise that joining doing a membership is going to serve further benefits as soon as I figure out what those benefits are. Like I know a guy who can actually help me out with like offering up like merchandise and
graphic logos and things like that. But like he was my old roommate, like from way back in the day. You could actually find this guy in my older videos from like way back, like I don't know, 2011, 12, or somewhere around there. Probably like 2013. Like he was like one of my older roommates. He basically looks like what would happen if you took me, made me out of chewing gum, and just stretched me. But because he's tall, he's black, he wears glasses too. But like clearly he's also like wiry, like really skinny. But he's like easily one of the most talented people I've ever met in my life. So like now that I have a membership, now that I'm offering up memberships, I'm gonna try to like get him to help me create things to like offer to my members to like kind of give them something to commemorate their membership with. Also, I am completely open to suggestions on what to offer members. There are three levels. Like obviously, do you do any writing? I do, but like I'm not. I do, but I'm not like finished with it. Finished with anything. I have like at least a good 7 projects that I've been working on since 2000. I don't know, since 2009, and I think I've only finished like I haven't finished any of them. I don't even know why I was about to say that. I haven't finished any of them yet. But yeah, I do. In fact, I do write though. I do write. I write sometimes rather. I actually need to get back into WordPress because I used to use WordPress a lot back in the day. Um, I appreciate that. A librarian telling me that I'm cool for writing. I feel like that's meta. That's meta. So meta. I actually was working on a dystopian novel of like what happens after the like a possibility of the internet dying. Peak, right? Thank you. There is I was working on a novel for like a dystopian novel. It's like part of a 3-part series. Like I was writing three. Like one thing I noticed about like a lot of my projects is that the more I started writing like all these separate projects, the more I kind of started melding them together into like one ultimate universe kind of thing. And that's kind of what I've been doing. I've basically just been trying to connect all of my smaller projects into this big overarching storyline that they all kind of are in short in part of. And the challenge is trying to finish a project so that I can get the universe started. But I also have to get the universe kind of completed so that way everything makes sense when I introduce this part and that part and this part and that part. It became less of me just writing a whole bunch of stories to me writing one big story 7 different ways. And that's the challenge of it. That's the hard part. If you ever need an editor slash proofreader, I appreciate that. Thank you. That actually, I will definitely need that down the line because, like, once I finish this, yeah, I'm gonna throw it your way. But just know, like, one of my stories is ultimately about a homeless guy who gets superpowers and beats the crap out of racist. That's basically the story. Like, there's much more that goes into it, but the overarching part of that story is homeless guy beats up racist because he got superpowers. That's it. That's it. That's the plot. But I had another story idea where I basically had this question in my head, like what would happen if the internet got like just completely. So I started I started like dividing people up into random societies. And the problem is that like writing societies is hard because I realize now that I don't really just write societies. I'm writing cultures. Like I'm going deep into like what this stuff is about. Like I'm using I like but the problem is that like I want this to be fictional. So I'm trying to figure out how am I going to measure time and how am I going to measure time and space and how people cognitively grasp things. It's complicated. Like when it comes to writing, the challenge is trying to write something, and the challenge is ultimately writing something and just trying to like write it like a character that's inside the story. It's That's what's taking me so long, by the way. But yeah, like I said, one big overarching story, in like seven different ways and stuff. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot of crazy stuff going on. But I do appreciate you offering up, like proofreading for me. Like that would definitely help out. Oh boy, I rambled. I'm sorry. But once again, though, wow. Okay, so how's everybody else doing? What do you guys? How y'all feeling today? I am so tired right now. Mm. Stop. Don't want to believe it's my birthday today. Still don't want to believe that it's my birthday today. First of all, happy birthday to you, bro. Like seriously, I won't. I can't sing the song, but like, just imagine that clip of Boxy Brown from Aqua Teen Hunger Force saying, mm, happy birthday, happy birthday. Like, I hope but man, also congrats on just seeing another year, man. Not a lot of people can. Oh, you know about Boxy Brown? Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, he's the Duke of New York. I can't say it louder than that. We want you. Sorry. But yeah, man, happy birthday though. Seriously. Like, first of all, I really appreciate you, celebrating your birthday here, or at least celebrate a part of your birthday up in here. It's very it's like, I'm honored. You could totally be doing like anything else right now. Probably just, I don't know, like I think there's some places where you can like I think there's some food places where you can eat free on your birthday, right? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure there's some lewd places you can. Well, I'm actually not celebrating. That's grim. Why not? Because it's not that important to me. I mean, do a little something to celebrate. Yeah, I mean, this is your personal holiday, dude. Like, I'm not gonna tell you what to do on your birthday, but like, but the big reason why is because it's your birthday. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is your personal holiday. You get to this is a day where you get to celebrate you in the most relevant for the most relevant reason imaginable. Yeah, perhaps I should do something. I'm just, like I said, just give yourself some grace. You managed to survive another year, and that's surprising because if I'm not mistaken, you're melanated like me, so it's like that's a flex. Where he's like, hey, dude, like another year without being dead. Let's go. But for the most part, though, I am glad that you. But for the most part, though, I am glad that you did. I do work today, so that's something. Yeah, like do your coworkers know that it's your birthday? How about when my coworkers found out it was my birthday, they planned a surprise party for me in the break room. Like it was the nicest. Like it's something that I really liked that they did. It was really nice about it. Um, we also did one for we also did one for somebody else like earlier that week. They gave me a cake and everything. It was just the nicest thing. My job probably plotting right now. Yeah, they know. They know. Man, they getting ready to give. Oh man, did you say you work at a like? I think you said you work at a deli, and if I'm not mistaken, you also have okay, yeah. Oh my God, your hot female coworkers are gonna sing you happy birthday. There you go. That's something. Get the pretty girl to like come up to you and say happy birthday, Mister Real Name. I'm walking at and get some headshot with a pie or something. Oh, come on, man. I doubt that. Wow, man. Don't be like that. Like, happy birthday. Oh, come on, man. Nah, don't be like that. Let them say happy birthday to you. Give you a hug or something. Yeah, it was but that was a nice thing that they did for me, and I appreciated it because they could have easily just not have done it. And my coworkers actually don't hate me, so that feels good. No, 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 don't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk up in there. I'm excited to watch your yeah, that's actually kind of why I did the live. That video was supposed to be that video. I don't know if like Megas was a member of Megas was talking about how that video was like low sounding. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. At some point I do intend on getting a better microphone, but as y'all can obviously tell, I am financially unstable. So this is I'm working with what I got here, and I just hope that the sound quality is okay. But yeah, but as I mentioned multiple times before, I definitely in the case of the gender war, I do I support the ladies here. I've heard the guy's argument, and I don't agree with it. That has nothing to do with how I feel about men in general, but there are men out there that aren't involved in the gender war and this stupid little man versus woman narrative, and those guys need to be commemorated and honored. But for the guys that are in part of this stupid narrative, I'm just like I want nothing to do with it. And if it I side with the women every time, every time, because like it's just like women go through so much, bro. Like it's crazy what men put women through, and it's crazy what men put women through. I'm not cool with it because it's like they go through, yeah, they go through so much already. It's just dumb. I like my whole thing is that like I've heard their side. I've heard like I'm a dude, so I'm mostly going to hear the dude's side, and the dude's side. This whole gender war craziness, it makes like no sense to me. It doesn't feel like a reasonable thing to. It doesn't feel like a reasonable thing to take side for. Like I'm too busy like just I've seen women just take pictures and post them online, and there will be like the first comment that they will get is some guy that they don't know saying, "Why'd you take this one? Why'd you post this?" It's like, who are you? Go away. So yeah, stuff like that. So if you want to watch that though, definitely watch that. I probably might stick around a little bit longer. You can, yeah. But it's like if you, yeah, by all means. But just know, I don't know what the audio quality is. So like in advance, you probably might have to turn it way up and then turn it down when the advertisements come on. But yeah, as y'all can obviously tell, I have a little bit to say about it because I heard about the 4B movement, and I wanted to talk about it a little while ago, and I just never really got around doing it. Shoot. I just think but I also think it's kind of dumb though because I think it's kind of dumb that we're challenging. There's guys out there who's like challenging the 4B movement, but not exactly explaining why it's a thing in the first place. I watch all your videos regardless of audio quality. It's an interesting topic for sure. I appreciate that. Thank you. Like, I just hope you can hear it. But yeah, that's basically my whole take though, is that like, I like when I think of the gender based discussions, I never really think past outside of my scope of black women and black men, because it's not, because like, I forget, it's like, because those are the people I hear about it from the most, which I just think is just mind boggling to me. Like, why do you guys beef with each other so hard and y'all just don't want to, get together and just like, like where's the love here? It's like, how y'all be talking about wanting kids and y'all don't like the people you want to have kids with. What is up with y'all? What is happening right now? Like, my life is miserable, and even I don't think that makes sense. But yeah, I hope you like it. I hope I really appreciate your support, and that man. But you know me, I can rant all day. I can totally I don't like talking about gender issues either. I really don't. But like, a lot of stuff that happens is mostly because of like people, like this inflated idea of what being a man and being masculine is. Like, a lot of crazy stuff that's happening is because of that. And to ignore that would just kind of be doing us a disservice a little bit. So it's like, I kind of find it annoying that we don't talk about that more in the male kind community. I am rambling again, and I apologize. Uh, I'm so I forgot where I was going with it. I really appreciate that though, man. Watch all my videos. I hope you watch all some of my older ones too. Uh, was that an ad? Was there an ad? I don't know. My screen just flickered. Was there an ad? I seen one of your older ones from like a year ago. Oh yeah, what was I talking about? I've been going back and watching old videos and no ad, but then I have had multiple. Oh, like, yeah, that's why I asked what was I talking about, because I don't expect people to remember the name. I don't really put a lot of thought into naming my videos. Although, like, looking back, I really should. I really, really, really should. I think it was about depression or something. Probably the yeah, yeah. That about narrows it down. But yeah, but also I really appreciate y'all for like checking out my older videos, because that's definitely like something I was really kind of hoping that people would do, and accidentally throwing your W4 in the washer. That was a very upsetting time. I was genuinely mad at myself for that. I'm still mad about that, actually. I still can't believe that I left it in my pocket that day. Like, I remember that. Like, I remember that thoroughly, because I remember getting my clothes out of the washer and just seeing shreds and just seeing all this white stuff, and I'm like, there's no way. I'm like, there's no way I did that. I normally don't make mistakes like that. I normally don't make mistakes that potent. Well, yeah, yes I do. Yes I do. Who am I kidding? I make mistakes so much, bro. there was this episode of Sagwa, the Siamese kitten, where there was this dude who called himself the master of mistakes because he would make mistakes for the other kids to correct him on, and the kids would be like improving really quickly because they're correcting him on the mistakes that he made, and that was really cool. For those who don't know, Sagwa the Siamese Kitten was a kids show dedicated to Asian culture, and and it was like shot through the I forgot, shot through the perspective of a Siamese cat that they had, and I love that show. That specific episode will always resonate with me. Sagwa, the Siamese kid, I love that show, man. And it was really good Asian represent, or at least I thought it was really good Asian representation too. Like for like especially because like around that time, anime was just starting to become a thing. Man, that was such a good show. But yeah, that was definitely like that was not one of my prouder moments for sure. But I do appreciate y'all for watching my older stuff though. Like I like that definitely that's definitely that's a good feeling, man. It really is. Like I kind of hope that something I hope that like something comes from that a little bit. Like I hope that y'all see the progression there. That's another reason why I make like my older stuff is just because I want people to see that there's a bit of a progression to who I was, or rather how I looked or whatever. Like, man, I'm so sorry to be silent. Like I said, this game is just it's here, it exists, and I love it. Uh, but also, I need you guys to make your own content so I can check it out. I'm going to keep like I know that even I'm pretty sure you guys don't make content, but I would love it if you guys did make content because that would be great for me to see. I want to see you guys. I'm looking at a different. I'm on a different tab right now, so if you guys are typing, I can't see it for the moment. Uh, what the heck? Hold on. What is happening? Okay. All right. But yeah, though I do kind of. All right. Okay. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm also getting a little bit tired. I might do another live later because once again, off day, and I kind of want to get as many lives as well, not just lives, but just as much content as possible out there today. Um, but like, if you guys want me to stick around, let me know. But if not, I am going to bounce in a few. Matter of fact, unless noted otherwise, I'm going to be leaving in another minute. Uh, Well, like I said, unless otherwise noted. Boy, oh boy, I am tired right now. But yeah, like I'm so tired too. Well, yeah, you're at work. Um, but like I said, I might do one later. But the whole reason for this video was one to test out my microphone, two to tell people about the membership, and three, I guess, kind of just sort of get an idea how you guys are doing. But I'll do one later. I'll do one again later or something. Get this content out as quickly as possible and everything like that. Uh, okay. All right. That is it. That's the minute. I'm gonna head out. Love, peace, and happiness to every single person out there. Being mean is mainstream. Being kind is punk rock. And show love, show peace. Be kind to people, or just leave them alone if possible. But yeah, see you guys later. I hope. I'm out.